Our city is a tough place to grow up. There are a lot of things that can get in your way. We believe there is hope for Detroit, and we made a pledge 4 years ago to do something about it. Detroit's Great Hope, the story of the University Prep class of 2010.
My neighborhood, I stay in Brightmoor.
I stay on the north end of Detroit.
On the west side of Detroit.
Detroit east side.
There's a lot of crime.
Real gang heavy neighborhood.
Grown men still staying with their mothers.
Fights and stealing.
On one block, you maybe see about 5 abandoned houses.
Only 25% of the males that go through high school graduate.
Every time you hear a siren, you already know somebody got shot or some house is burning down or they're going to bust a drug dealer.
You have two choices in life. You can do the right thing or you can do the wrong thing. We had that choice, just like anyone else. And this is what we decided.
As ninth graders, we signed a contract and we called it Detroit's Great Hope.
The contract we signed was for everyone in our grade and everyone that was with us for us to graduate from high school.
We signed the contract saying
we were going to graduate and that we were going to make it in life.
You know, it was a personal decision. For those who felt that they can make that commitment, we signed the contract. We would participate in the post-secondary program.
Study our major in college, go on and graduate college, then come back to the city of Detroit and help out.
I can come back and encourage kids to get an education, to see by my example what I did and how I got to college and how I succeeded.
So we made a pact, a promise. But making a promise and keeping one are two different things. It wasn't always easy.
I really wanted to give up in 10th grade because there was just a lot of other things going on in my life. I had deaths in the family. I had other family problems. I was working at 2 different places. I was working at a bike shop one day and I would work at a gas station the next day.
I could have easily stopped going to school at a young age and went on to sell drugs, go steal cars. I look at them and tell myself, I'm not gonna be like that. I'm gonna be the opposite.
I'm not saying that I haven't felt that, but I always just try to motivate myself to keep going because if I know if I stop now, I'm not gonna get nowhere, and this is not where I wanna be right now.
My inspiration is something that pushed me to keep going is my mother. I understand she's a single parent with 4 kids, and I understand that she works hard.
The person that helped to keep me motivated is my mother.
Great-grandfather.
My mom.
My father and my mother.
My whole family.
My older brother, my older sister.
Is my mother.
My 3 cousins.
My mother.
I just want to do good so that I can show her that all of this work she's done is paid off somehow.
My freshman and sophomore advisor, I could always depend on. She always was looking out for me.
Over time, I've lost several friends due to gun violence and parties and stuff, so it kind of hurt me, and that's also kind of my motivation to do better for the ones that I've lost and the ones that fell off around my age.
I had support from my peers and my teachers and from everyone I knew, and they pushed me to keep going, and with that help, I think I was able to make it through that hard time.
But when I got here, I was kind of taken by surprise because I didn't know school was like this. I didn't know that the teachers really care for what you did. This school gave me a really big confidence boost in helping me with my talents.
When we made the pledge, it was like, this is, this place where I want to be because they really care about my future.
Now, we're about to graduate from high school. It's been a tough 4 years, but it has made all the difference for us. Almost all of us are going to college, and all of us are graduating.
After high school graduation, I plan to get ready to go to college in the fall.
The colleges I applied to are Central Michigan, Ball State University, University of Toledo,
Youngstown State University, Arizona State University.
I want to go to Princeton University in the fall. I want to go there, and then I want to major in English literature.
I want to study athletic training and get my master's in athletic training.
Drawing, it used to be a hobby for me when I was at my old school, but now it's what I plan on pursuing on into college, and after college, I want to implement that into my everyday life.
We have these great advisors and we have these great teachers who push us, but you have to want this. I mean, how bad do you want to succeed? How bad do you want to live in this world and be good in this world?
You gotta graduate high school, go to college, become something to yourself so you can come back then, you know what I'm saying? You work now, then play later.
And I want to make something of myself for my family.
It's not about what you have in school, it's about what you do in school.
Dropping out of school isn't going to help anybody. It's only going to make matters worse.
School is the key to success. School is the key to unlock the world. If you don't have an education, you will not succeed in today's society.
That's our story. We were just like you. We made a choice to do the right thing, and it will change our future. In 4 years, we plan to come back to Detroit, our city, and keep hope alive.